Hey guys, we just saw Jurassic World Dominion.
That's right, everybody. Does this new dinosaur movie give us anything we ain't seen in the old ones? Stick around, because we're about to find out.
All right, Billy, new Jurassic World movie.
Or is it?
The third one in the series.
They bring back a lot of the old people now, right?
Yeah.
We got Sam Neill coming back, Lauren Dern.
Mm-hmm. Good to see the old cast, the OG.
Yeah. And then, of course, old Jeff Goldblum, love that guy.
So we got the old combined with the new.
Yeah, man. We got, of course, Chris Pratt's in it. Bryce Dallas Howard. Hell, who else, man? There's quite a few people in this movie.
I like the cast. I got to tell you.
No, I did like the cast. And this movie's getting a lot of flack lately too, man. A lot of people. Yeah, a lot of critics.
Well, the last movie was not good.
No, last movie was horrible.
Last movie might have been the worst one in the entire Jurassic series.
I think it was. And this movie is definitely better than the last one. So yeah, no doubt about it.
I give it that.
That last one.
But that's not a high bar.
No, and then they bring a little bit of other crap from the last one into this one. The stupid raptors with their lasers and all that garbage. But yeah, that's all nonsense.
Yeah, I didn't like
raptors being alive is okay, but putting lasers on stuff on them is nonsense.
Laser designated raptors.
Right.
I don't get it. If you can point a laser at someone, then you could probably shoot them.
Exactly.
And if it's too much, like for a bullet, then you could probably call in air support and have a bomb dropped on them.
Exactly. And you can lace it.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't get the point of the raptors being used as laser designated weapons.
Yeah, I don't either, man. Pretty stupid.
The care and the feeding, the logistics, just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Nah, man, it's way more expensive than what it'd be worth.
Well, that's where this movie does things for the sake of being a movie. Like they're like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we have laser designated rappers? Probably didn't make much sense, but hey, it'd be cool for a movie, right? So let's do it.
Yeah,
there's things like that.
Except Colin, people like you, since people like you and me are like, no, that ain't cool. It's fucking stupid.
The other thing that I thought was dumb, they're in a cargo plane and they eject out of a cargo plane.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Now, I haven't been around a whole lot of planes, but the ones I have been around don't have ejection seats.
In the Marine Corps, I've flown on, hell, you name a cargo plane, I've probably flown on it, and I ain't never been on one that I could eject out of, I'll tell you that.
C-130, C-17, C-5s, they don't have it.
Nope.
But this ain't one of them, so I don't know for sure, but if I had to guess, like, why would you have an ejection seat on a cargo plane?
Nah, man, that's what parachute's for.
Yeah, well, people aren't parachuting out of cargo planes unless they're doing operations.
Yeah, or unless that cargo plane is going down, then I guess you strap the parachute on and go, but... Yeah, ejection seats on cargo planes that I haven't seen, man. That was pretty damn honky.
The other thing this movie introduces dinosaurs in the real world. That's kind of an interesting concept. What'd you think of that?
Interesting, but kind of stupid at the same time, I think. It was just like, what?
They have like a raptor, of course, Blue's like running around the woods, and no one's tracking them, no one's trying to kill the thing. It's just, they just let it live in the habitat.
Well, and somehow Chris Pratt was able to get it to his piece of land there. Like when all these raptors and all these other dinosaurs came to the U.S., how the hell did he specifically track down Blue and get her and bring her to his little plot of land? It doesn't explain any of that. And then, of course, Blue has a baby, so now she's got a little rugrat running around with her. And, so...
This movie has dinosaur parents in it.
Yeah. A lot of dinosaur...
And when I say that, I don't mean like the dinosaur just has like offspring and that's that. I mean... They're like mothers.
Yeah. And evidently these dinosaurs speak English too, because Chris Pratt makes a promise to one of them, and it's like listening to him, like, okay, got you, brother. You go save my kid for me.
This thing's like, I'm gonna kill you, and Chris Pratt's like, I promise you, I'll bring back your little.
I'll bring your baby back. He's like, okay, then, all right,
he's like,
you're good.
That's a promise. You pinky swear.
Right.
I promise you, I am gonna get her back.
It's an IOU. That's better than cash on hand right there.
I mean, there is a scene where Chris Pratt like stops the movie, kind of like the plot of the movie, and says, "Hey, I made a promise to this raptor. I gotta get this." And you're like, and Jeff Goldblum, like Ian Malcolm's like,
promise to a dinosaur.
Baby raptor? I made a promise we would bring her home. You made a promise to a dinosaur? Yeah. What?
And that was funny.
Yeah.
But it was legit.
Yeah. Which made it ridiculous.
Yes. So there's things like this that are just kind of silly, and like I said, they do things because it's a movie.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. And
it's not enough that you got dinosaurs; they got to even take them to the next level.
Oh yeah. You can have all these crazy. You got Freddy Krueger dinosaur in this one.
Yeah,
that's something I didn't ever see.
Freddy Krueger / Edward Scissorhands dinosaur, just because
Right, and it's like a plant eater. but it acts like a meat eater and kills stuff, but then it just goes down and eats plants. So I didn't get that at all. I was like, what the hell's going on here? So
again, it looked cool for the film, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, man. But it looked kind of goofy to me. I thought it was the goofiest looking dinosaur they've ever had on the show. In these movies.
Well, that's where this movie, to me, it falters compared to like Jurassic Park and even Jurassic World, because those movies to me have a coherent, decent plot, especially the original. Where this one is just kind of
and at least the original, the main guy that started Jurassic Park, he did it with good intentions, right? He had a good heart. He wasn't doing it for the money. He was doing it to bring joy to the world, right? Now, like everyone after that, it's all about the money, and these villains are trying to make money off these dinosaurs. And then this one had a wonky plot where it's talking about like freaking locusts.
I didn't. They were a huge part of the plot.
Yeah, and they try to force it into it, but then it doesn't make any damn sense, right? Like this company is trying to control the global food. There's a global food shortage because of these locusts, but these locusts are genetically engineered, and the company's trying to I don't know, man. It was just a stupid part of the plot that shouldn't even been in there.
These guys are spending billions of dollars on this habitat for dinosaurs and creating dinosaurs, all for the purpose of creating
locusts.
Like locusts, so they can control the food supply.
Yeah, the world's food supply. Yeah,
okay.
Huh? Well, and then to top it off, right? Not only do they create this habitat for dinosaurs, they created this habitat for dinosaurs in like the middle of Siberia or somewhere. So like you got all these snowy freaking mountains and stuff, and then down in this valley, just this beautiful, lush, tropical environment for the dinosaurs. It's like, you know what, man? If we got the kind of science to do that, then there shouldn't be any freaking food problems in the world, right? You got the kind of science to make that tropical lush thing in the middle of these mountains, then hell, food shortage should be nothing, man. You should be able to be playing all kinds of cool stuff around the world to freaking people eat, So yeah, it was.
Yeah, the plot's a little contrived, and then they don't give you a great reason why Ian Malcolm is running around, and Dr. Sattler and all those Grant. They're like, we need Grant for his credibility, but we need you to sneak in this place to get all this. Like, if you had the evidence, it doesn't really matter what your credibility is. I don't think so.
As long as you got evidence on hand, no. And when and like I said, it didn't explain why Malcolm was there, and they made it sound kind of like the owner likes Malcolm a little bit, but. And he's given, but the thing is, like, everything he's saying is contrary to what the freaking company talks about, right? In his chaos theory freaking discussions he's having at the company are completely against what the company's about, and I'm just like, I don't know, a lot of it didn't make sense to me, man. It didn't make sense.
This movie is essentially all about getting people mixed in with dinosaurs to have cool action scenes.
That's exactly it.
And if you probably like the old one, part 2, 3, then you'll probably like this one, because it's kind of in that vein.
Yeah, but it didn't.
A little bit better.
Yeah, but it's better in that. But at the same time, you can't come up with something new than dinosaurs chasing people around a car. That happens in every movie. I think this is like the 6th movie now. We've seen dinosaurs chase somebody around a car, and everybody like, don't move, it's T-Rex, and then he chases them around a car anyway. Can he chase them around a tank or bring something else out? Bring something else out there. I'm tired of seeing an upside down car with dinosaurs chasing people around it. Bring something a little new here. With dinosaurs chasing people, because the car's played out. It's played out.
The other things that kind of bothered me is they have the CIA in this. Dude's on his cell phone in a secure area. If you ever worked in a secure area, you can't have your cell phone. So that's kind of like.
Oh yeah.
That took me out of it a little bit.
Yeah, you and me both, right off the bat.
They have these other people that are like intelligence people that they have weapons, and they're using like a cup and saucer, and to me that's the indication that these people don't have any kind of like real weapons training. So little things like that stick out and bother me. I get it wouldn't bother most people, but that really takes me out of the element when I see that.
When that dude answered his cell phone at the CIA, I just started laughing at myself. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Freaking ain't no cell phones allowed in facilities like that.
And then he goes outside and like shares like intelligence.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's no problem either. But
right, exactly. Yeah, man.
Now, were there any things you enjoyed about this movie? Because we've said a lot of negative things. What about the good stuff?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's fun to see dinosaurs. The nostalgia factor is always going to be there when you watch Jurassic Park movies. Seeing dinosaurs kind of takes you back to your childhood. Especially me, I loved dinosaurs when I was a kid and wanted to be a paleontologist till you get older and you realize, man, paleontologists don't make any money, so better choose a better career path than that. But so it's always cool to see dinosaurs. Now it kind of throws me off when they start doing all these genetically changed dinosaurs and all that crap. Yeah. It's like, come on, man, you don't need all that stuff. Just stick with the the purest dinosaur, man. Just give us some real dinosaurs. I don't need to see all the genetically crap. Need to see Freddy Krueger, Edward Scissorhands dinosaur that was, and it's like. It's like they tried to shove it in there, right? Like, really, that dinosaur had no point to this movie whatsoever, except for one scene at the end. And it was like, and really was it even worth having that dinosaur in this, you know? So I hate when they do that kind of stuff, man. But I mean, but for the most part, like the dinosaur scenes are awesome. You know, it's great seeing these giant, beautiful beasts on screen, especially watching on IMAX, you know, and just hearing the noises they make, even though it's probably nothing like the real noises they make, you know, in real life. But
supposedly it's not.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, it's always cool to see. You know, it's always cool to see on camera because they always do a great job at those, at least. So.
Yeah, I mean, the action's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I prefer more of a story than the action. That's kind of, I was getting bored kind of with the action, especially in the second half, because it's not really anything you haven't seen in these movies before, really. So.
Some of the chase scenes,
and
I
the
guess,
story's
cool.
a little weak compared to, again, the Jurassic World and Jurassic Park, but it's probably a little bit more in Jurassic Park 2 and 3, I will say. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, the story's definitely more along the lines of those. Like, the last movie was just horrible.
Now, one of the highlights to me is the cast. Again, seeing the old
cool.
cast, and we got the newcomers. We got a new female in this movie, right?
Oh, the kid? Yeah.
Well, not the kid. The pilot.
Oh,
she's in this quite a bit.
Yeah. What's her name?
DeWanda Wise.
Yeah, DeWanda Wise. Yeah,
What'd
she.
you think of her?
I saw her in. What's that new movie with Fatherhood? That was a good movie. She played in another movie that I looked up, African Booty Scratcher. I don't know why the hell that movie's named that, but that was actually the name of the movie.
I'm interested in checking.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, African Booty Scratcher is actually the name of the movie. But she played in that. But in Fatherhood, she was good, man. She wasn't in it a whole lot, but her acting was great in it. You know, I liked the character in it. And and in this movie, I mean, I thought her acting was great in this movie too.
I liked her in this. She was entertaining.
Yeah, I loved her character in this. But yeah, and of course, like I said, it's great to see the old folks back, you know, and it's great to see, of course, Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, you know, and yeah, I mean, so you do get that nostalgia factor, right? You know, bring the old with the new together, and so it's kind of nice a little bit here, you know, to see that. But a lot of wonky in this movie, man. A lot of wonky in this movie just kind of throws you off. But
so, what do you rate this? And how is it compared to the other movies?
It's better than the last one for sure. That last one, man, I'd have given that like a 2 or 3 if we rated it. You know, it's nowhere near Jurassic Park 1, which I don't think any of them ever are or ever will be.
No, I doubt it.
You know,
that one's special.
I agree with you. It's probably on par with 2 or 3. I'd probably give it like a 6. You know, it gives me about a 6. It's probably on par with, you know, Jurassic Park 2 or 3. Definitely, you know, well, I think Jurassic World, the first one, was better than this one, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so, yeah, man, I'm going to give it a 6.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a 6.
I think I'm going to give this a 7 because it's about average. It's a mindless action movie, much like a Fast and Furious movie or something like that. You turn your brain off and you watch dinosaurs chase around people and stuff like that.
They even throw some Fast and Furious type stuff in here, man. Dude freaking getting chased around on motorcycles by dinosaurs and stuff, man.
They did.
They do get a little bit of that action in here as well. But, you know, Chris Pratt freaking outrunning dinosaurs on a motorcycle.
Yeah, there's more like weapons stuff and then chases and stuff.
And jumping up onto an airplane on his motorcycle while he's going. So, yeah.
So you get a little bit of that.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we need to combine the two. Let's get the Fast and Furious cast with some dinosaurs. Why not? You know what I mean? They're both getting ridiculous, so might as well. Yeah, I give it a 7. I liked it, and it's about average for like a summer action movie.
Yeah, critics hating on it, man. Critics are hating on this movie. I think it's got like a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes or something.
Yeah, I don't really trust the critics on Rotten Tomatoes anyway. I mean, if you look at the user score, it's much higher than the critics. And I think
user score 7%.
I think that's probably a little high too, but.
Yeah,
I tell you what, people are coming out to see this movie though. The theater was packed.
Oh, dude, that theater
people love them some dinosaurs munching on some people.
Oh yeah, man, no doubt. Yeah, that movie, man, it's probably the most packed I've seen a theater, you know, pre-COVID so far. You know, and then you know I saw it pretty packed for Spider-Man and for Doctor Strange, but this topped the cake, man. It was and even you know last week, the week before, whenever it was for Top Gun Maverick, it was pretty packed in too. But this one today is way more packed. Than
Not as good as Maverick for me.
Oh hell no, not even close. Not even close. But you know, like I said, you know, it's got some good mindless action to it. So hey. Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're a Jurassic Park fan, Jurassic World fan, you'll definitely think this is better than the last one. At least I hope you will. I mean,
it's better than the last one.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's worth checking out. I don't know if I'd really pay to see it in theater, to be quite honest. You know, I mean, everybody's going to anyway because you know it's the big, beautiful dinosaurs on screen, and it is cool to see. But hey, please check it out. You know, whether it's in theater or not, let us know what you think and hit like and subscribe, man. And we will check you guys in our next review.
See you guys. Jesus,
damn,
Billy!
Bro, what the hell you doing, man? I guess when you're like, oh, she played the freaking sister, duh.
Huh?
Oh, shit, I forgot about that.
No.
Probably left her damn freaking,
Say it! Say it!
storage unit. What the hell's it
Use
called?
your brain.
Good Lord,
Storage unit. She left her storage unit. A backpack.
No, dude.
Jurassic World Dominion. We just saw Jurassic Park Dominion.
Nah, brother. We just saw Jurassic World Dominion.
Oh crap.
Otherwise.
And she's famous for
Father's Day and African booty scratching. I can't.